Alright. Time to find the guy who shot me. Where did he go? Better go into the saloon. Someone ought to know. Or that funny robot will. You.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Yeah, 9mm tends to not kill me that much. Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Figured as much. How'd you end up in Goodsprings?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I'll be sure to do that. See you later, Victor.
Happy trails!
Oh, if people know who shot me, the saloon might know. How about you, sir?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Why are you called Easy Pete there?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector? Like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
That is good stuff. Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
That's some stuff. Goodbye, Easy Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Critters? Like what? Whoa, dog.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in this hellhole.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
9mm will do that to you. It's a quick-ass dog. Workbenches. Hello, buddy. Oh, you're funny looking. Wow.
Now,
Whoa.
see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
feel like I'm gonna be shooting more than bottles out here, but alright.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Why not?
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Stupid piece of shit. Why do you give me a half-broken gun? Say, where's that funny guy going? Assume
Hear
that's
that up
them?
on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Sneaking's for losers, but I guess you're right.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
That's what I'm known for. But, oh, I see it. Shit. Did I hit him? I got one! I got one! Come on. Nice. You see that? That was my kind of shit. Goddamn.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
You had me at money.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Let's see. What is this thing in condition? Horrible. Let's try 9mm. Nothing. Something. How's it fresh all the way out here? Frickin' desert. Oh. Oh my. Oh boy. Next time I won't dick around. Shovel. Something about shovels, though.
Come on.
Oh shit. Huh. Guess 9mm does kill the body. You alright?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Nice. So, about your dog.
Confound it, Cheyenne. Why'd you have to go running in like that? You were supposed to stay. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this. I'm not gonna be very good company right now. I did have another thing to teach. But I'll understand if you'd rather I just pay you so you could be on your way.
Yeah, I think I'm out of here. Sorry about your dog and stuff.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. I'm heading back to the Prospector. I could use a drink about now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Hey there.
Gecko, gecko, gecko. Is that a radio? weirdly catchy. Oh, nothing. What's this? Steak. Mind if I do? Someone had a party here. What is some of this stuff? Sander root and brock flower. I'll remember to pick those up. Hello, sir. You good, Borrow?
Hello? Can you help me?
Help was my middle name. What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I'll see what I can do. Stay here.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Garry is also conveniently my middle name. After I check out this place. Alright. Take some of that. Take some of that. Gecko. Die. Die. Rock flower. More gecko. It's like a hero. Yeah, I hear him. Fast, too fast. Get your ass back here. Coward. I didn't even know beasts had a fight or flight response. Oh shit. Oh wow. This'll work. Bring it on. Just because I back up doesn't mean I'm not done killing you guys. Die. Head explosion. Nice. Oh no. Whoa. Hey buddy. You're not dead. I think your girl died. Oh hey.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Oh, bad mistake, pal.
Over here!
Honestly, dog, I don't know what you expected. Gauge, right X, bottle caps, pistol. Mine. This is way more pretty than that glass gun. Let's see. Stash. Rear trap. 2 pair traps. Just gonna... Fridge. Whoa! I'm burping just looking at this food. What's in here? 2 whole bottle caps. Great. Hey. Give me sold. 9mm pistol. Hello, beautiful. Haha. I can repair this thing. Or should. Nice. Taking Polaroids? Wow. I mean, it's ugly, but it's beautiful too. Alright. Back to Goodsprings. Now... do the well, could get to this. Or... drop some of this shit off.
Howdy.
Jeez.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
You gonna let me finish now? 9mm usually does that to the person.
Can do.
Alright.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you too. Now, do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Alright. Well, who are the fucking Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Druggies, you say? Well...
Take it easy now.
yeah, take it easy. And thank you for the weaponry and stuff. And also, thank you for repairing my 10mm pistol. Winks at camera. Alright, now it's time to be that Trudy lady.
Howdy.
Yeah, sorry about your dog. Just don't look good.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Whoa. Trudy?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
What was that argument about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Yeah, but who the hell are the Powder Gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why the fuck why would you give criminals... What? Never mind. Let's talk about something else.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course,
I like
helping Ringo would
discounts.
also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
I take it up with the end of my barrel. Also, I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. You know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Sounds fine. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Highway 93. Alright, see you later. I'm gonna go to the 13. I can't let this town get killed by gang members, so...
Hello.
Oh, hey, Pete. You. Guess old Garry has to go and save the day again. Typical. Just typical. I mean, of all places, why wouldn't the gangs check out this place? Oh, or holy moly.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
Caravan? I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. You know a man named Joe Cobb?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the powder gangs?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Well, if you need a hired gun, you're looking right at it.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us.
Well,
now,
I don't know about that.
If some of the other people in town were also on board.
Hey, cool. I can ask around.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
You got it. Start with Sunny. Sunny, oh son. This place takes some Brahmin shit.
Hey!
Hey! Sonny, sorry about your dog for the third time, but
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
gonna need your help to kill some powder gangers.
Say no more. I'm in.
Just like that?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Alright, how can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
I mean, shit goes boom, right? It can't be that hard.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Well, I don't get that much caps on me. How about Trudy?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
You didn't hear that voice crack just 2 seconds ago, dude? I can't convince anyone to do shit. What about caps? If we can't get shit to help, I need money.
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Well, guess I gotta convince people.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Hold on, ma'am. Well, not much of a talker, but near the saloon and the store are good spots to stage an ambush if I had the help now.
That does sound like a good plan. All right, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
You got it. One general store visit coming right up.
Hey!
Hey. Oh, wait. Hey,
Howdy.
I heard you got dynamite. It would really help to beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Thanks, Pete.
Yup.
Oh boy, this fucking guy.
Howdy.
Oh, hey, Chet. Chet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Well, no, kinda. I need supplies to help fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Do I look like I got that money? The town's at stake. That has to be worth more than a few supplies.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Screw shit. Yep. Such a way with words, hey Gary. Fucking imbecile. Doc Mitchell, the man who helped me out. Hey, boss.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Well, town's gonna be attacked. Anything you can help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
They'll be using explosives. Do you have anything, I don't know, something more serious, for something more serious?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thanks, Doc.
You take care now.
I will. Got to tell Ringo, I think. Alright, Ringo. We got the town on our back.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Nah, I think that's it. Chet's a dickhead and he won't help us, so let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Probably not. Let's rock.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
I agree. So if you're worried about blowing yourself up, just light it and throw it. It's not that hard. Let's rock. Nice. There they... Hello? Those guys are wearing... All they have is Are you kidding me? This is what we're up... Fucking A. Are you kidding me? Eat this. Wow. Really overshot it that time. Eat this. Go blue A. Whoa. Eat 10mm. Rub your overwhelming monstrous behavior, you become vilified by the community. Nice. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community of Goodsprings. Well, that ends that. Yoink, 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 yoink. I'll be taking those off you. Cleaver, I'm talking. Head wound.
I owe you a huge favor for this.
Oh.
Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Alright, well, welcome, I guess.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Alright. Let's get you out of the way. Don't want you stinking up the nice saloon. How about you?
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future.
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Got
NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Alright, goodbye.
Until now.
Ready?
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet.
Alright. Want me to take a look at the broken radio while I'm here?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Alright. Oh boy. That was one hell of a fight. Let's see. An examination of the radio's internal components revealed that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be fairly simple to repair the radio to get it working again. Repair the radio. later. I'm going on out to Prim.